What is up, POW fam? Welcome to day 25 of Countdown to FIDE 100, and my name is Paul Emmanuel Habaradas, aka Paul POW. We're now a quarter of the way done on the Countdown to FIDE 100. Yes, actually, we are in like day 25, and then the International Chess Day is the day 100, so yeah. Anyway, here we are in the 1947 match between Savielly Tartakower and Max Euwe. Finally, both players had their own pictures that I knew that they've included that before. Even Tartakower is on the very first video of Countdown FIDE 100 playing Jose Capablanca. So they're playing in Venice, Italy, I think. It's ITA, I don't know. So anyway, this is a 42 move game, and we're gonna find out how the game goes on with Savielly and Max. Okay, let's begin with Savielly starts with e4, and Max starts with e5, and it goes on with knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, and bishop c5. Usually, I've been really planning to do this, but however, you know that it's gonna be trying to do this and do like for this. I'm not talking things properly. So let's go back with c3, and then bishop b6, d4, as usual, because what usually my players are like going to go this, check, and then they're going to capture castle, takes bishop, and sometimes they're gonna try to go d5 or something, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to bishop b6, and then d4, queen e7, castles, d6, h3, knight f6, rook e1, castles, and knight a3. It was pretty impressive to see this, but let's find out in the Hidden Field versus you match in 1955. It goes a4. I've been thinking of going for this, and then probably I could guess like this, but you cannot go for this. Takes. So probably b4, and then it goes on with takes, and then go bishop a7 or something. Let's go back with knight a3, and Max moves knight to d8. Queen could have go to d8, and in a variation, bishop b3, e takes, c takes, d5, e takes, knight takes, bishop g5, and knight f6, and position will be equal, and probably goes d5, and what else? It's gonna be like here, and then knight to e5. Okay, let's go back to knight f8. Moving on to bishop f1. In a game between Rosolimo and Moring. Hold up. I just really realized, but it's 1948, not 1947. I'm so sorry, I just made a mistake. It's 1948, not 1947. Oh, I just realized 3 minutes later. Okay, knight f1, bishop f1 rather. In Rosolimo Moring game, it's bishop to d3, and let's find out. Goes, and it may go bishop here, takes, and then probably here to go for this, and then yeah. Let's move on with bishop f1, and then knight e8. A mistake. If it's e takes, knight takes, rook e8, bishop g5, knight e6, bishop h4, knight to f4, knight c4, and knight g6, and white is in a slight advantage, but this risk for a double pawn, but cannot ignore it, because with this, it's gonna be taking this free rook, and so on. So after the mistake of knight e8, knight c4 makes Savielly's position better. Then goes with f6, a4, c6, knight takes and a takes, queen b3 check, knight e6, queen takes g5, bishop c4, h6, h4, king h7, and h takes g5 check. Or not check, mistake rather. It's not check. This is check. I'm going to take here, but what if not? But with a5 and then knight f4, bishop e3, bishop g4, h takes, knight d2, and d takes e, that's d takes e4. Knight d2, knight g7, d takes e5, and black is now, white is now in better. But I've wondered why. Also a good move with this, and then it's too risky to go for this and save like here. I don't know. Probably. Oh, it's g takes f4, but the problem is this thing is exposed for the black king. Okay, let's go back with h takes g5, and then the position is white getting better in this position with h takes g5 as well. And then d takes e5, d takes e5, bishop e3, rook h8, g3, king g6, and king g2. Another mistake for Savielly. If it's bishop f1, knight 6 c7, bishop g2, knight d6, queen b3, knight a6, rook a d1, bishop e6, and queen a3, and white is now in an advantage, or slight advantage rather. Okay, but however, with this knight g2 mistake, with knight f4 check makes the position equal, and I don't understand what's the point of sacrificing the knight. Let's find out. But before we find out this, the variations recommends knight rather, and then bishop e2, knight f4, bishop takes, bishop to h3, king g1, g takes, queen c5, and queen e6. Okay, but I've been thinking, why knight f4? He's going to take here, and then bishop. Good move is right here. What could be the good move possible for? There's no good move. Oh, he has to take it. If he doesn't want to, and then queen. What's the good move? They're just like really dead. So rook here. And what if he goes check and king? It's checkmate. But if it's here, goes bishop. Okay, king h5. It's also checkmate as well. I don't know. Okay, let's go on with g takes f4 and then bishop h3. Did I just... Yeah. Knight f4, g takes. Yeah, what was I thinking? Yeah, g takes f4. But the variation goes bishop takes f4, bishop h3, king g1, g takes f4, a5, knight to d6, queen c5, bishop g4, and bishop e2 in the position would have been equal. So with this g takes f4, it continues with bishop h3 and king g3. As I said in the main, it's already on the main line. And let's move on with e takes f4, king takes, bishop takes rather, queen d7, knight h2, g takes, king takes, and rook h4. But instead it goes first bishop g2 and then knight f3, rook h3, bishop e2, rook d8, and then they exchange rook g1 and queen c7 check, and black is now winning. But I wonder why he doesn't do like rook g1. Let's find out. Rook h4, king there, and it's checkmate. If it's here, checkmate as well. Okay, I get it. Let's move on. After rook h4, there goes king e3 with black's position better. And then bishop g2 and knight f3. Another mistake. f3 could have done, and then rook takes, queen h, rook e2 rather, and then queen h3, king d2, knight d6, bishop d3, king f7, e5, and queen h6, and black is now better. Well, let's take a look. Why is it knight f3 a mistake? So sacrificing, only choice is to take it. And then, wait, that was the one. Yes. So it's a mistake. Actually, the game between Savielly and Max actually made a move with rook takes e4 and then king takes e4 and then knight d6, king d3, queen f5, king d4, queen f4, king d3, and queen takes e4. What? However, it was a mistake to take the free bishop. However, it's just like winning. Look at this, rook, bishop. That's at least an 8-point advantage. Okay, let's find out why is it bad. If it's queen f5, king d4, queen takes, bishop to f7, king g7, queen c7, queen takes f2, and king d3, and black is winning. But I wonder why not here? So it's gonna be check, king here. It's gonna take here. Probably king d2. Here. Probably rook a5. Okay, we're so close to conclude this day 25, and let's find out what happened next. King c2 is the next one. And then bishop takes f3, b3, bishop e4, king b2, queen d3, and rook g1. A mistake as well. If it's rook e c1, king f7, c4, king e6, queen e3, queen takes f takes, rook g8, king c3, and c5, and black's position is better at this point. Okay, with this mistake of rook g1 for Savielly, the game goes with king f7, and made a either blunder or mistake with rook a c1. If it's rook g c1 instead, queen d2, king a3, knight b5, king b4, queen to d6, queen c5, queen d8, and a5, there's no choice for white to like catch up unless it's a mistake. So what if he goes to take this? What is the good move? Oh, b6. And queen h5, bishop here, and yeah, I think it's gonna be like checkmate. Probably he's gonna like go for this and this to go for that squares. Okay, let's go back with rook ac1, and then queen d2. Officially, black is winning. And let's find out how the game concluded. King a3, knight c4, b takes, rook takes a4, king takes, queen a2, king b4, and queen b2. And thus Savielly resigned because he will lose a queen anyway the next move. But let's find out how this game would have gone if it's continuing. King a4, queen takes, rook gd1, queen b2, king a5, bishop c2, rook d7, king e6, and rook d8. And yes, absolutely winning for black. Max emerged victorious, but I wonder what if queen here? Oh, checkmate. And let's find out if it's king here. Check. Oh, he loses the queen anyway. No. That is crazy. Wow. What a crazy match we've seen. So that should be it for day 25 of Countdown to FIDE 100. We're 1/4 of the way done. And yeah, I don't know what are we having here right now, but to say thank you for watching. And be sure to subscribe and become a patron member at patreon.com/PaulPower. Subscribe to my vlog channel, Paul Vlogs. Follow me on Twitch, Paul Habaradas, X Paul Habaradas, TikTok Paul Habaradas, Instagram Paul Power YT, Threads Paul Power YT, Facebook Paul Power YT, and don't forget to join the Discord community. And when you click the link in the description, you get a 20%. When you click the top link, when you click the second top link in the description, you can get 20% off on when you purchase any plan on Chess Mood, because the prices is officially going up. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for Countdown to FIDE 100 in the year 1949, the year of FIDE's 25th anniversary in 1949. But that's in tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then.